So I wanted to shoot a quick video on how to just simply break apart the florets of a cauliflower head. Okay, so this is I don't know, probably about a 4-pound or so head of cauliflower, and right now they're in season, so you can find really beautiful large heads, and being that they're on the Clean 15 list too, you know, it's not a bad, you can get them at pretty good prices too. Okay, but a lot of times it's kind of hard to think about, well, how do you go about getting apart all the different florets? What's really cool, and if you garden, it's just a really neat way to learn how they grow. So if you look at the bottom of it, this is the stalk, so it grows on a stalk. Okay, so when you get the cauliflower head, the first thing you want to do is take apart these pieces on the bottom. That way we can start to see where the florets are, and then we can cut from the bottom, because we don't want to just cut through the entire head, because that leaves a lot of those sharp, jagged edges that we really just don't want. And these pieces right here, it's like cabbage, okay? So, you know, if you have chickens, they go crazy for this, or you can save this to put into stock, because that will flavor it really nicely. Or you can even just cut them apart and saute them up in garlic and olive oil. It tastes great too. So the first thing you're going to do is just start to take apart all of these different pieces on the stalk in the bottom, okay? So that you can start to see that the whole stalk coming apart. And you know, if you have a larger end right here, you can even cut that straight off. But you know, this one wasn't too bad. So you'll just go in and start taking these pieces apart. Okay. Make sure you sharpen your knife. So once you get this all broken apart, that's when you can rinse all of your cauliflower florets. Those are the boys playing downstairs, sorry. Okay, so you can see now that I've gotten rid of a lot of those pieces. Oops, I'm trying to stay in this camera. Sorry guys, it's a little difficult. But you can see that, you know, I've gotten rid of the greens, all of the different stalks that grow around. Okay? And once you get rid of all of those stalks at the bottom, I love this part, because you can actually see now where those florets meet, okay? So that's just where you're going to start cutting on the broccoli. I mean, on the cauliflower. The broccoli works the same way. Okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and just start cutting them. And that's when I can then start to take them apart. And they should start to come apart like so, okay? So there's a couple of pieces. So I'm just going to go ahead and go around until I get to the very top, which at the very top you'll see that it's kind of like one large piece, all this right here. But all of these tiny little florets will start coming. And you know, once you start to take them apart, see that? They just come off really easily once you get that bottom piece. Okay, and here, you know, when you get these pieces, you can then start to cut them smaller as well. Okay, so you can go in there, cut them, and now you have smaller pieces. Okay, so you're just going to do that until you go around the entire head. Oops. Now what you're going to be left with too is this middle stalk right here. Oh man, kids are going to start fighting downstairs. This stalk right here is, you know, works beautifully in your stock, so you want to keep that too. So you can make just all these different pieces of vegetables that you use during the week. You know, keep those potato skins, keep those carrots, those carrot peels that you use, keep the onion skins. At the end of the week, you can just throw it all into one big pot, and you'll have a beautiful vegetable stock. 1 second. Okay, close that door. The boys can be a little bit quieter. So anyways, like I was saying, you know, you have all those pieces. You can keep them for a beautiful vegetable stock. which you then use, you can use as chicken stock, okay? So you can see I've pretty much gone around the entire head, and I got up to this point right here, and I can still see that I can take these pieces apart right here. But once I get to a certain point up on top, I can just chop off the entire top of the head. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going around until probably right around here. Okay, you can see that it's just a good spot that I can now just swipe down and cut the entire thing off. Okay, so here I can then start to take them apart from the top, just like that. See that? That's the bottom. And we'll have just a bunch of beautiful cauliflower florets. Here's what I have left. Let's chop that piece off too. But here's what I have left, and that is perfect for stock. Okay? So you can keep that. So anyways, let me go ahead and just kind of show you what I've done here. Deconstructed that whole head of cauliflower, and you can see how much cauliflower I have there now. This is going to be good. Gosh, for my family, this is going to be a good 5 servings, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it'll be a good 5 servings or so. So anyways, I hope that helped. I want to be making more of these different videos to give you guys an idea of how to break down certain vegetables. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Have fun!